Hello, and welcome to the Healing Siren Oracle. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. My name is Renee, and today we're doing another love and relationship reading. So I went ahead and pulled the first four cards, and let me just say this. Some of y'all are mean as hell. This is why. I got the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the High Priestess. This is giving me breakup vibes, but in the breakup vibes, I'm getting one person was feeling like they were getting rid of a lot of burdens, and the other person felt stabbed in the back. It's making me feel like when the heart breaks, it don't break even. One person felt like they were putting in the work for it, and the other person was like, nah, bro, you ain't doing what you need to. So they were in High Priestess mode. They were hitting different spiritual levels and trying to figure out a way out of it. And it's 1:11 on the clock. Let's get into this reading because I'm already laughing at this. I really am. Let's see what comes out. We got the Strength card and the Justice card. So for this person that felt like they were getting rid of the burdens, you had to find strength in order to do that first. And for the one that felt like they were stabbed in the back, they got the Justice card. So for them to feel like they were stabbed in the back, that means they was doing all kinds of buffoonery while in the relationship. And then had the nerve to like get offended when you left. And that was the person that was like not actually putting in the work with that Eight of Pentacles. But I want to point this out as well. Y'all see this High Priestess, that wise grandmama with her book? Yeah. For her, while this person was doing all kinds of dastardly deeds, you sitting back going, okay, I got you. Don't worry about it. We good. Yeah, and it was a decision that was made to just leave. Let's see. What else? Well, actually, no, I'm going to say it like this. One person made the decision to leave. The other person was still trying to stay. Like, you were saying, get out of my house, or like, I don't want to be in this house with you. And the other person was like, yeah, you gonna make dinner? Like, they was not picking up on it. The reason they didn't want to leave is this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They thought they would be losing more of a financial standing. It's like they was talking big until they started looking for somewhere else to rent. And then it was like, okay, I'll be good. I'll be good. Rent price is too high for me to afford by myself. Yeah, so like I said, you got Three of Wands. One person wanted to go ahead and take a journey. And that Three of Wands came out with that Ten of Wands in reverse and the Strength card. The Ace of Swords, like I said, the person that felt like they were stabbed in the back at the end of the relationship was the one doing all kinds of craziness during the relationship, right? And that same person was knocking the whole deal off balance. It was like, oh, did you pay the bills? Yeah, I paid the bills. Or did you pay the bills? I don't have my part of the bills, you know? And like I said, one of y'all sitting back going, again, all right, okay. And just was making mental check marks of the amount of times this person messed up. Like, you had gotten to the point where you didn't even argue no more. Okay. Yeah, you got to the point where your fight, the 7 of Wands, your fight ended up being something that was low key. Like, you didn't even argue with this person anymore because you knew they was lying, and you were like, okay, if I ask you a question, I know I'm gonna get a lie, so there's no reason in me asking you questions anymore. Got the Knight of Cups in reverse because the love had started to leave that relationship, right? And while you're not arguing, like I said, you're just making mental check marks of, okay, well, I can see, yeah, King of Wands in reverse. I can clearly see you coming in late, or you going to work super early in the morning. You normally don't have to be at work until like 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning. You're leaving the house at 5 a.m. What are you doing the 2 or 3 hours before you go to work if you're not doing something extra, right? So a lot of y'all was seeing that and just making check marks. Like, oh, okay, I see you doing this. I see you doing that. It ain't even worth my time to argue with you. Okay. Got the Star card and the Knight of Swords. So for some of you, you felt like you were guided out of the situation. That's probably why you stopped fighting. Because for you, it was like, show me something that I cannot deny. Like, I feel like a lot of y'all spent some time brushing things under the rug and not really addressing issues. So you were also asking Spirit or asking God, like, show me something that I 100% cannot deny in this relationship in order to leave. And that's what you were doing, just taking notes. Okay. And then when you saw that thing that you couldn't deny, it was, oh, all right. Let me go ahead and use this Page of Swords in reverse. I knew it was going to happen. It happens every time. Let me go ahead and just use this Page of Swords in reverse. And this Page of Pentacles in reverse. And start removing my thoughts and my part of the money out of this relationship. Like, some of y'all were just, oh, okay, well, let me slowly start getting my stuff together before I leave. Like I said, let me start getting my stuff together before I leave with this Chariot card. Got the King of Swords as well. So like I said, some of y'all were like secretly planning. For some, this was a marriage. So it wasn't something you could just, oh, get the heck out and just leave. But for others, it was, you wanted to be 100% sure before you left. For those of you where this was a marriage or a long-term relationship and y'all had like homes and kids and stuff involved in it, you couldn't just walk out. We got the 9 of Wands. It took you a lot of work to get out. And for some of y'all, you felt like during that situation, like the situation was beating you up. But at the same time, you were like, okay, well, I can see I need to separate finances. I can see that I need to pull back my emotional energy. And whenever I'm ready is when I can leave. Three of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, one person was feeling betrayed. The other was like, you don't see the betrayal. You're still in love with me. Like, they were trying to tell you you were still in love with them, if that makes sense. Right. And like I said, I got this Three of Wands again, right? One of them in the velour jumpsuit, one of them looking all raggedy. Like, this breakup was not equal. One of them is looking like they just hit the sporting goods store. The other one just looked like they hit rags and bins and sold some stuff together. And if you was on the raggedy side, I'm sorry. I apologize. But I don't think any of my viewers was on the raggedy side. I think y'all was in the velour jumpsuits. But yeah, I got my stuff together. I'm out. Peace. But either way, you both moved away from the relationship. You got the Tower. For some of y'all, like I said, you couldn't leave quietly. So what ended up happening was this person did what they did. They caused a whole big behind argument, and then they decided to ghost you, right? But with this Knight of Swords, they ghosted you as a part of a plan to make you chase them. And when you didn't, it was like, oh, well, let me go back and try to call them and see what's going on. When they called, however, you answered the phone like, AT&T, how can I help you? Or for some of y'all, they was just blocked. So that ghosting on their part ended up making you go into full mode where, oh, okay, I'm going to take a leap of faith in another direction. Because you apparently ain't got nothing to do with play games. Right? That person was confused as hell whenever you pulled your finisher move. Right? For some of them, they ghosted, tried to come back, and you was like, do I know you? Bobby? Bill? Frank? Right? And I'm sorry if your name is Bobby, Bill, or Frank. Yeah, you jumped in your boat and left. And then they come sailing in with this Knight of Cups. Like I said, after they ghosted, you went ahead and shut that door. It wasn't open anymore. It wasn't even cracked. Could nothing get out of there at all, not even air. So for this person, some of them broke up with themselves. Like, they played games when they was with you. For some of them, they ghosted and tried to come back. And when they tried to come back, they realized there was nothing to come back to because you hadn't already left the situation. That's that raggedy cape for the that Three of Wands. Ha! Didn't hit the flow. And for some of them, Three of Pentacles in reverse, they ran back to like a friend or family situation. Like maybe they left your house and went and moved in with a relative temporarily. But then they realized, I'm a grown person and I'm sitting at mom's house. So let me call my person back and see if I can get back through the door. Right? But that's not how it works. Judgment had been passed already. Let's see. And like I said, Four of Cups, they left the situation, did not acknowledge what they already had, and instead went out to go get this one little thing and ended up losing what they already had. So now their energy is, oh, woe is me. I don't know why I'm picking up for over darling Clementine. Like you were lost and go forever. Let's see. We got the Lovers card and the Six of Wands in reverse. So for some of you guys, you went ahead and found that inner love for yourself. And like I said, because it wasn't even, that person felt like, okay, well, I've lost my ability. For some of them, it was I lost my outlook on life, right? I haven't seen the Devil yet, but haven't seen him yet. I don't know if he's gonna come out. At the very end, this person tried to win you over with manipulation and sex. With that King of Swords and the King of Wands, right? So, I have yet to see the King of Cups or the Emperor. So, they tried to win you over after all of the stuff they did. And for some of them, it was a hole behind another relationship with that Three of Swords. But it didn't, like, you saw through it. Alright, I want one more of these. And I feel like I've already said that, but this time I really mean it. Queen of Wands in reverse. So they came in trying to be all sexy cowboy, and you was just looking at them like old peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Let's see what Infinity Oracle has. I don't even feel like old peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I feel like old moldy ham and cheese sandwich. Like they came in trying to be all sexy, and you was just looking at them like, oh. Meaningful coincidences and spiritual awakening. So, like I said, for this High Priestess to also be on the table, for a lot of you, you started seeing things that that person didn't want you to see. I wanted to say that you weren't meant to see, but you were. Like, stuff they tried to hide just popped out like, peekaboo, I've been here the whole time. A lot of you had to go through an energy cleanse, get yourself together, get your mind right, get your spirit right, get your soul in line. Let's see what else comes out. Big success. For a lot of you, you feel like getting out of this situation or this marriage or this relationship was the biggest, most hardest thing that you had to do, because it looks like it took a minute for you to like get out and speak your truth. So if this is you, comment down below and tell me what all it took for you to get out of this situation, because it looks like it was a mess. And it don't look like y'all broke up at the same time. Like one person left, and like I said, that person that ghosted came back walking in. Hey, where everything went? Unexpected message. Like I said, they left the situation and then tried to hit you up later on. For some of these folks, and this is why I said y'all mean, when they hit you up, you told them, you read them, you read their entire past, their entire present, their entire future. You just read everything. You read them the riot act. And it was like, yeah, you renamed this person when they tried to contact you. And it was because you had to went ahead and set some healthy boundaries for yourself, right? And some of the names y'all gave them, I can't really say on YouTube, and I've cursed in my videos, but some of the stuff that I'm picking up that came out of some of y'all's mouths, I can't say. I would have to go wash my mouth out with soap if I tried. It took some good luck to go ahead and, like I said, stuff that this person had been hiding for a while, it just appeared like fucking magic trick, right? And it was because you had asked Spirit, show me something I cannot deny. That shit was like, hey! Let me get one more of these. Past life relationship. This could have been something you've been trying to get out for a few lifetimes already. Okay. Moving on to the hidden truth, because like I said. And that's why they feel stabbed in the back, because it was like, you was never supposed to see this stuff. And the fact that it found you, because for some of the stuff, you didn't find it, it found you. I don't know why this happened. So, like I said, they played dumb until they won a Darwin Award. I can't get enough of you, and I feel the sexual tension. Like I said, for some of them, they tried to use sex and manipulation to get back into your life. They really did. They tried hard. I do love you. If you love me, why are you doing all the crazy shit that you've been doing, huh? Do you think I'm crazy, or you don't see how crazy this is? I can be myself with you in reverse, meaning you was lying your behind off every time you open your mouth. You was lying like an old rug. It was like, for some of y'all, this person started speaking Limeese. Everything that came out of their mouth was a whole lie. Be like, babe, what color the grass? The grass is orange with purple polka dots. And say it with a straight face. I admire you in reverse, which means I don't admire you, which means I'm finna play right in your face because you too dumb to see this. Some of y'all like really did flip the strip on this. Cosmic Insights. And I'm only taking 3 of these. Damn. The little arc. I got challenges, make a decision, work on inner healing, but it was in reverse. So this is what this person was doing. Like, they were saying they were doing the work, but at the same time not doing the work. I also got intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you. Like I said, for a lot of y'all, it was on Tuesday, November 16th. You were taking mental notes. Meanwhile, and like collecting information for your intuition. And for some of y'all, you didn't even know you was taking notes. You just started noticing things, right? So now I want one more of these. So you realize that there was some red flags that you had been ignoring. And when they started popping up, they started coming in 3s. Moving in reverse. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. Because it was in reverse, moving out from your partner. All right, so let's do Animal Oracle card. Oh, you got 3. Be fearless and bold. Think on your feet. And spirit has your back. And with that being said, like I said, if this reading resonates with you, like, share, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, that's the HealingSirenOracle at yahoo.com. And as always, y'all be blessed.